think we're good. I fiddled with OBS this morning, and I'm going to hope that it has resolved some of the weird sound issues that we've been having. We will find out. I was using Wind Capture Audio to do all of my audio routing through OBS. I'm now using their application audio output capture beta feature, and we'll see how that goes. Sound issues aside, what is going on in Frostpunk? I don't know, man. Like, everything's wrong. We have just a million sick people. We've got the storm coming up. I've been thinking about it, and I think my plan at this point is really to buckle down on food and buckle down on coal and just plan on living. I think any spare steel and wood we get is probably going to go into storage, into our resource depots, and we're just going to get ready to live through storm. Pretty sure I've got spare rations to do this. We'll find out. You guys are all still going to treatment. I think this might need to get turned up just a little bit. Maybe like that. We'll see. Let me know if the game audio is too quiet. It's something I can fix on my end for sure. The medical issues are so bad. How many free engineers do I have? None. But I will have some soon as I get them all out of these workshops. Probably. But we should have enough thumpers and gathering posts at this point that we can just ride it out. Our coal production's great. We just hit a period of like reduced cold, so that's nice. It is going to be a little warmer here for a bit. It's going to give us an opportunity to catch up on research. It's going to give us an opportunity to get ready for the big storm. Also, I should probably be doing this pretty much any opportunity I have, huh? We're also about to cap out on coal. So let's get a resource depot in. Gonna treat it just like they are billions. You never want to cap out on your resources, because that means your production halts. Automatic prototyping is done. We have unlocked every tier. This is outstanding news. So what are our priorities? Our priorities are heater efficiency upgrade, advanced heaters. We're probably going to need them to keep people warm during storm. Generator power upgrade 3, almost certainly, as well as generator safety bypass so we can overclock the generator longer. In exploration and industry, we need to grab stereoscopic lens now, I think. And then in resources, I want to grab efficient gathering post insulation. And in food, health, and shelter, I want to grab house and house insulation, and probably both healthcare insulations. So that's a lot of research to do. The insulation is going to be less important if we grab generator power upgrade 3. So I think we might just start with that. We're not going to run it on 3 all the time. No, we should get the stereoscopic lenses first. Let's do that, and then we're going to need metal. We're getting metal. We have workers for that. And we have an automaton in here. I really wish I had like 1 or 2 more automatons, but we blundered that Tesla event away. Also, if it's too cold to work in the public house, just leave. Get out of there. You can come work in a gathering, but well, you can be a free builder instead. Let's get this built. We'll set it to coal, and then you can be more people who work in a gathering post. Looks like they're headed over here to do it now. And let's see if we catch up on medical illnesses. Is everyone in here now? Everyone's in here now. Lovely. And we used it in there. Okay. This is our one window to catch up on medicine. You are going to do coal, and then you are going to come work in here. And then just finish me some research. Man, coal is filling up again. What a great problem to have. I can't, like... Well, no, I should wait a little bit. Let's see how our heat is looking. Everyone is chilly, so how about you do me this? How about you turn this up just one? Still chilly? Oh, because it needs to get up to power. I understand. There we go. Okay, so nobody should be getting sick now. Everyone is comfortable. Very low chance of illness. Pretty much everywhere. People are discontent because prisoners are running free. That's going to go away. Cold at home is going to go away. Did we ever do moonshine? We did do moonshine. Okay. And I think we're pretty much done with purpose, because all the stuff way down here is going to have us cross the line, and I'd like to avoid that if possible. So I think we're good on laws. We're managing discontent. We're managing sickness. You are full. Well, I'll tell you what, then you can come in here. And I'll turn a heater on for you. You're very cold even with the heater on? That's okay. That's fine. If a couple people get very ill working in the steel mine, it's okay. We've got some nice big piles of coal that we can work our way through. Consumption still looks great. I'm not that worried about coal. I do want to build a lot more resource depots so we can stockpile it. Because we burn, what, 28 per hour? So 28 and 24 is 560. It's like 600 coal per day, roughly. My math could be wrong on that. And it's going to be more when we get to steam level 4. Oh, it's here. We're consuming 1400 per day. Okay, my math was way off. I guess that's counting like heaters and stuff. And we probably want like, I don't know, 6 days worth of coal maybe. So we do need to double our stockpile size. You're a resource depot? Yeah, you are. You hold coal. You hold rations. That's fine. You hold coal. Rations are also going to be a little touch and go, probably. Because we'd want, what? 350 times 6? We want like 1800 and we're at 400. So that's going to be a little rough. But we'll get people working in here again soon. I could upgrade these two. I don't really have the steel to. I kind of got to save it for research. And I think you guys got to be on long shifts. I know it's going to make you discontent, but I really need you to crank through the last couple bits of research that we have to do. Okay, you're going to hold coal. Yeah, I can't afford to lose workers. Just send them home. Oof. That hurts. Can I send people out on patrol? Yeah. I don't really want to spare the rations, but I kind of got to manage hope and discontent here a little bit. Sickness is spiking again. But I think we'll get through them. That's mostly going to be people working out here. And I think that's it. So where else would people be? Oh, people are getting sick in the hunter's huts, I bet. Because the hunter's hangars are cold. Yeah. Well, we'll be shutting those down relatively soon. Okay, it's work time. Get me this research done. Do I have anywhere I could put these hangars where they'd stay warmer? Like, you might be in range. Food. No, you can't fit. Can we fit one through here? We could fit one through here, and then I could put one, like, there. And then we could also have someone working the wall drill, but that's not super important. I'd rather have someone be able to work the coal mine that's not an automaton. Okay. Next, we do generator 3. We don't strictly need it. Let's do heater efficiency upgrade, then we'll do generator 3. Because heater efficiency upgrade is going to save us a lot of coal. Yeah, we will prepare for the storm. Yeah, all teams are back in the city. We're not going to be rescuing anyone. Gather 2,046 food rations. We might just be able to do that, you know? Oh, storm starts in like 3 days. Okay. A week's worth of food for each citizen, 2,046. It's going to be tight. But we might be able to. I'm actually just going to leave these here. I know people are going to get sick because they're way out there, but they can get better once they can't work in the hangars anymore. It's going to take us too long to tear them down and rebuild them somewhere closer. Do we have anything else we could do to stretch our food further? No, we're already making soup. Okay, build this. We consume still 1,400 per day. So we have about 4 days worth of coal, but we can micromanage it a bit. I am most concerned about food right now, I think. You come, like, back here? Excuse me? Why not? What are you mad about? I guess you just really don't want to fit there. Alright, well, I'll find somewhere else to put this then. I guess I could put them through, like, this ring. Yeah, they fit over here, and we're not really using that spot for anything. So I need to do, it looks like 1 more for rations, probably. Maybe like 2 more for rations. Rations. Resource depot, you'll be rations. I'm gonna say that's good. And then we'll do 2 more. That's gonna be for coal. And then I'm gonna take you off of here, and I'm going to move you onto here, so that I can avoid having people get cold at any opportunity I've got. Coal, coal. And I'm gonna say that will hopefully be good on storage. We'll see if that's true, but I'm gonna hope that it is. I feel like I have to keep spending rations on this to get hope up, though. We have 10 free workers, so I could build 1 more hangar. Just for that last little bit of food. I need 40 wood, 40 steel. 40 steel's the limit there. Okay, heater efficiency upgrade research. That's great news. That saves us a bit of coal. Need 30 steel for advanced heaters, 120 wood, and 80 steel for generator power upgrade. We should probably get that. Is there anything really cheap that I can get out here? Like, efficient gathering is going to let us get faster coal. So I do kind of want to grab that. Temperature falls, yeah. It's okay, it's only minus 70. We've seen this before. People are chilly, but not cold. Chilly's only low risk, right? I'm okay with a low risk. Cold thumper injectors. Our limit right now is actually how fast we can pick it up off the ground. So, thank you. I put no care and attention into it. Glad you like it. Efficient. Coal's not our issue right now. Food is our issue. Oh, we never got flying hunter's gear. That's probably why food has been our issue. Let's put... Oh, infirmary mechanization would be really good too. That would let us open a couple more medical posts. I think I gotta get checklists. So we wait until 30. I'm going to give up on that flying hunter. Give me checklists, and then next thing we gotta do, just to make sure it's ready by storm, is generator power upgrade. So we need to hit 80 steel, 120 wood. I've got one automaton on that, one automaton on that. Can I afford to take one of you off, just temporarily? Because I think coal is mostly okay. And just get me a bit of wood. That's your problem. People at the Steam Steelworks. That's okay. You can take a break. We have an automaton working on the other one. You can let him do that. Ten people are freezing. Where's that happening? Very cold in the hunter's hangars. That's a big problem. Oh, you're freezing in this steam coal mine? But no one's working here. How are you freezing? Workplace, Steam Steelworks. It's inoperative. Here, how about that? Does that make you feel better? Yes. Okay. So it's just a UI bug, I guess. I'm afraid of rations still. Like, I want to spend rations here for efficiency. I want to spend them here for hope. I want to spend them in here to get people well. I'm very afraid that we're not going to have enough food in the storm. What can I do with 20 spare people? I don't know. Get into a guard station. You could work in here. I could turn a heater on for you. How much steel did we need for generator power upgrade? 80. And I'm not going to be able to afford to make houses. That's a problem. But I probably need to grab healthcare insulation. Worst case, people can just be in the sick house. Alright, infirmary checklist's done. It's not that far away. This is something I can do. But we need steel. Can I destroy anything to get steel? Yeah, like, I could tear this down. We're not going to need the outpost depot anymore. I'll be able to tear these down as soon as the storm hits, because we won't be able to use them anymore. It's not going to be a place that people are going to want to live. once this storm passes, because we will have torn down all of our infrastructure just for the sake of living. But I guess that's not really a problem that the game asks you to solve. And there's still that coal pile that I forgot about. Yeah, we're going to be good on coal. We're probably not going to be good on food, but we're going to be good on coal. Here's everything we need for our research. So as soon as you're done with that, you will be able to do generator power upgrade. Sure, keep me updated. We could just build like normal hunter sets, I guess. Every little bit of food is probably going to count, and we've got the spare wood. Don't exactly have the spare laborers, but we have the spare wood. And then... give me something like this. That should do alright. I need to, though. I mean, look at how cold these guys are. High risk of falling ill. Like, I think these buildings are where most of my illnesses are coming from right now because they're so far out on the rim. Unless I'm not understanding how the hunter sets work. Like, I know they get bonus insulation, but it's still not enough. Oh, does it? Well, it's a little late to move it now, but I'll remember that one for next time. $680 wood? Yeah, I really don't think that's gonna happen for you. So, you're gonna need to be dispersed. Sorry to say. Okay, we're just waiting on research to come in. You probably don't... let's get you up to cap. And then we'll move you off. Because I want to get one back into this mine eventually. A lot of people sick, but still can't spare the rations for it. We're just going to have to trust that that operates quickly. Now we get generator power upgrade. And now I think I could probably get you out of here. And put you into here, so I don't have to run that heater anymore. So that I free up a couple laborers to come work in here. And in here. And when it gets bad enough, we'll turn the heater on. Actually, we might not even need to because they're next to a steam hub. It depends, we'll see. These are in range of a steam hub, so we shouldn't have to run the heater on those. Very worried about the fact that we only have bunkhouses and not true houses. They might not have the insulation to cut it at the later stage of the storm, but we can overclock the generator to get it to do that. We're using 1,300 per day, and we have 5,500. So we're close to having a week's worth of coal, and we can produce coal during storm. I think I do have to spend some rations on this, though, just to get discontent down. A lot of people are very upset. It's temporary modifiers, at least some of it, but still, a lot of people upset. And then minus 80 is coming up soon. Coal is doing fine, though. Sickness is looking a little scary. Okay, I wish you hadn't taken those 20 food rations. Because we're probably going to need those desperately. I just don't have the laborers to spare on more food right now. Okay, these need to get heated. Just temporarily, and we actually might run the generator on heat 4 once we finish the research for heat 4. How are you guys doing? You're just chilly. You'll be fine. Really doesn't make a difference either way. You're cold, but the generator research is almost done, and then the generator can take up a lot of that load. You're also fine. Okay. There's generator 3. We're also probably going to need the safety bypass, which will be done soon. I just gotta go shove an automaton on the wall drill real quick. Okay, there we go. Let's also get the safety bypass, in case we need to overclock the generator. Consumption is still good, even at 4. That also means that we can turn these heaters off. We can... These heaters aren't even on, so you guys are fine. Your heaters are not on, so you guys are fine. You're on automaton, you don't even care. And then we just need this cookhouse to keep producing. And then tomorrow's the storm. So we'll see how we do. Call it all bad food, lack of medical care. Yeah, we're working on it. Just be patient. Both coal mines are staffed by automatons. This guy's just gonna keep bouncing back and forth. These don't need full staff. They're still filling up. So let's put more people into guard posts. And it looks like we're going to get to about 1,000 food. If only I could do like half rations. If we could do half rations, people would be fine. But I guess they're probably already on like half rations. Okay, what's our next research? Advanced heaters? Maybe. Efficient gathering, I don't think we're going to need. We're not going to need any of this other stuff. Probably cookhouse insulation, healthcare insulation, and healthcare insulation 2. So it's going to be 30, 60, at least 60 wood, at least 40 steel. You get back to working in one of those. And don't run a heater. You're an automaton, you don't need it. Alright, here we go. Generator safety bypass right on time. Cookhouse insulation, so you can make sure it can run for just one more day. You guys now need heaters on. Storm hits the city. That means these are disabled now, I believe? Inoperative. Yeah, disabled by storm. Alright, so everyone get out of here. Because it's very cold, and we can bulldoze like 3 of these. Just to get the spare resources out of it. Can also dismantle these. Hope is real bad. You are cold. I'm gonna run the generator in overdrive at night. when they're in their homes and see if that helps them with getting sick. During the day, you're only chilly in here. You're cold in here. So I can turn those on for you. I can turn these on for you. We're fine on coal. Let's take advantage of it. Like, we're still net positive, so we should really just run heaters anywhere we can to try and offset the possibility of people getting sick. That includes the workshops, I suppose. We're still good on coal. If food holds out, I think we'll be alright. If food does not hold out, we're going to have a major problem on our hands. That's going to give us a ton of steel to fuel all the rest of our research, taking those down. Okay, cookhouse insulation buys us one more day of being able to run the cookhouse. Now we need to grab healthcare insulation and healthcare insulation too, because we cannot afford to have these infirmaries shut down. That's really bad if that happens. Okay, it's almost nighttime. So let's overdrive the generator and then we'll turn it off tomorrow morning. Goal here is just keep people warm in their houses so that they don't get sick. Where are 29 people freezing? Hunter's hangars, right. You shouldn't even be here. Oh god, they do sit inside. Yeah, you need to just go home. You should not be inside that building. And you're disabled by the storm. You should go home as well. Yes, keep me informed. "81 people sick." I think that was all the hunters' houses way on the outskirts that got cold. Okay, workday starts. You're no longer in overdrive. Use this opportunity to regenerate a bit. Oh, okay. Well, we can't really afford to do that anymore. This is where the housing insulation is really going to hurt us. The hydraulic roof supports in the coal mines are failing if the tunnels collapse. I need to keep those running, unfortunately. 20 people died. Very unfortunate, but also fewer mouths to feed. Healthcare insulation researched. I could research house. We have enough resources to build quite a few houses. And then we could even grab house insulation. I'm really worried about houses right now, so I think I'm going to do it. There's a lot of people who are at home right now. And for people who are not at home, these buildings are actually going to be warmer than your houses, so let's get you into a place that has decent insulation. Also, these are going to be warm, so why don't you get in there? And we don't have spare engineers. I just gotta put them places that have warmth until houses are done. Sickness is going to be scary for a bit, but houses are going to finish before the end of the workday. Okay, there we go. Now we do house insulation pretty much immediately. We also dismantle these 3. Because we need the materials. We also take an automaton off the steel mill and we put it onto the wall drill. And we start building houses. I'm gonna have to send even more people to keep those coal mines running. Yeah, 10 more people died. But this is good, it's less mouths to feed. Their sacrifices are not in vain, and they might actually keep the rest of the city running. Okay, just keep upgrading houses. Oh, it's nighttime, I should be in overdrive. Mitigate as much cold as you can. More houses. Could also take apart one of these steel mills. We're not using that anymore. Just keep upgrading. It's getting even colder. This is start of the workday, though? Yeah, this is start of the workday, so turn overdrive back off. People in bunkhouses are now straight up freezing. Yes, they will be extremely honored. Let's just keep this going. We're doing okay. I'm scared of food. But I don't think there's that many days left. And we're solving the temperature issues. House insulation researched. Wonderful. So people in houses, I don't really need to worry about anymore. Now, it's a big research cost. But give it to me, because if these shut down, it's very bad. I need those to keep running. And I think that's the last research we're probably going to do. So pull you out of here and get you into these. I'll have 3 days to use triage. I mean, I could use triage and kill a bunch of people to save rations. Sure. It's actually not unreasonable. Triage. Help will fall with each dead patient. Discontent will rise. That actually is so high that it might trigger an ultimatum. So let's put this into overdrive. I can open an infirmary, actually, because I could get a steam core out of this wall drill. Where else could I get a steam core, though? Out of this coal mine. Okay, let's take this coal mine apart. We'll put that automaton onto the steel mill, and then we'll use that steam core to open an infirmary. And it will go somewhere that's heated. That's for sure. That's not heated. It can go in this spot. Infirmary. We have none available, then we're going to borrow some from in here. You're going to come in there. Hope rises. Nice. Good. Don't think it matters if I heat these or not. But we've got the spare coal, and it might give us a couple extra child helpers in the infirmaries. It actually got us a second steam core. But I don't really see anywhere else where I would want to set up a steam hub. So I think we're just back to upgrading houses. Workday's about to start, and then we'll be turning that off. A lot of people dying. Upgrade those. It's getting colder. But this is morning, so overdrive comes off. Houses are chilly, but not terrible. Workshops need to finish this last research, and then I can turn them off. And we only have to make it like one more day. I think we can do that. Now I think is the time to triage, though. Oh, I can't triage because the hospital is shut down. I can... Yeah, I need to finish that research. It's extremely important that that research finishes. Just hold on for a couple more days. That's fine. You can stay home. Just finish this research. Okay, infirmaries are back on. We can triage. We're done with research. All of you get out. Leave and go and work in infirmaries. I did help the sick, that's true. We are out of food. People aren't starving yet. They're going to be hungry for a bit, but we win in a little over a day. And coal's totally fine. So let's just overdrive for a little bit. Why are you guys still cold? Oh, because none of you are houses. That's why. Well, I can help with that. Okay, that's all the steel we have for right now. I think we're just going to have to call that good enough. Come morning, you're going to get shut off. Not shut off, but we're going to turn the overdrive off. You, it's too cold for you to be in here. Go home. It's too cold for you to be in here. Oh no, that's just because they're not working right now. It's not work hours. Let's take a look at what it actually is with the heater. Okay, even with the heater, it's too cold. You guys go home. Here, too cold with the heater. Go home. Any house that you can find is going to be better than this. Unless you live in a bunkhouse, then you're just kind of screwed. We had engineers in there this whole time. I had no idea. Let that drop a bit. No, you can stay home. That's okay. You have 1 day left to do that. We will win before that ultimatum triggers. It is not the cleanest game that you've ever seen, but It does look like it's going to be a win. And I think... Nah, I'm not going to chance it. There's a lot that could go wrong in that last period of cold. I'll wait a little longer. Okay, one person is now getting hungry. You can stay home. Everyone can stay home. I don't care if you work anymore. Now we'll overdrive. Just to get through this last push. Yeah, sure, I'll open an infirmary. In 2 days. For all you know. Yeah, I'll use triage in 3 days, for all you know. $50 people starving? It'll be fine. It's not like I bulldoze all of my food production. And how are you doing? You're not even to 50 yet? Yeah, we can run you all the way to the end of the game. We have to stay strong. It's 150. Everyone's very cold. But you just gotta make it a little longer. Just a little longer. There we go. The storm ends. Hope is restored. Have there been cleaner games? Yeah, probably. But I think for our first shot at hard mode, that didn't go too poorly. I can be pleased with that. I'm probably gonna have to come back and try to do it better, but for now I can be pleased with that. So let's see if we crossed a line. We had like 50 food. It wasn't no food. It wasn't a lot of food. That was our first ill-advised housing expansion over here before we got steam hubs. This over here as well was pretty ill-advised. We finally researched steam hubs, put one next to the prison. Built a second prison in a desperate attempt to control the Londoners. Yet I think we haven't crossed the line. Beautiful! Beautiful, beautiful. Order gave us strength and we survived. Not for much longer after the end of that storm, because there's nothing left and everyone is starving and everyone is ill. And we poured all of our resources into coal production and it wound up being significant overkill. But there you go. That is our first completed hard mode Frostpunk game. For the rest of the Steam today, I'm actually going to play a little bit of Potioncraft. But I do think that we will be returning to Frostpunk and I will be working through some of the scenarios on hard difficulty as well. So I will catch you guys around for that. Otherwise, I encourage you to hang out and take a look at Potioncraft because it's a pretty neat game. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes after I finish setting that up.